What's up, everyone? Dale Griffith here for Northland Adventure Chronicles. We're going to go do some trout hunting today. So I'm going to get my gear together, get it all put in the Jeep, and then we're going to head out. Alright, we got everything in the Jeep, and we're going to go look for a little brook. Maybe we'll catch some natives today. Really what I want is a rainbow. One with pink meat, because those are the tastiest. But I'll settle for some natives too. So let's go check it out. Alright guys, I've made it down here to Bailey Eddy. I'm just near the railroad tracks where I set up my stealth camp a few weeks ago, which I haven't actually camped at yet. But I looked on the map, and I know if you follow these railroad tracks, it comes to a brook. And we're going to go see if there's any trout in that brook. I've never been here before. It might just be a trickle of water for all I know. But we're going to go check it out, and we're going to have some lunch, and it's going to be a good time. So we've probably got a good mile or so to walk down these tracks, maybe even further. Could be more closer to 2 miles actually. But it's a beautiful day, and we got some lunch that we're going to make. Nothing fancy, just a hot dog or two. And yeah, so yeah, stay tuned guys, and I'll get back with you when I get to my destination. Just missed them. There was a couple deer walking down the tracks towards me, but they just cut into the woods because they saw me. Damn it, I wasn't quick enough. Alright guys, I've made it to my spot. Everything seems to be just as I left it. Yeah, this looks like a good spot to have lunch guys, so I'm going to get everything set up and start cooking some hot dogs. Forgot my fire starter, so everything's pretty dry. I think we're just going to use what we can find. These dry leaves and sticks. Alright guys, we got our fire going. And we're going to put a hot dog on the old stick. A nice lunch. No step twos today. Did bring some water. There are the hot dogs. There's the buns. Oh, there they are. There we go. Oh yeah. Guys. See if we can make a little stick to hold our hot dog. It's probably a little too tall. Just hold it. Whatever. Nothing like a hot dog over an open fire, huh guys? I even brought some mustard this time. Show you guys around the spot again. Like I said, there's these little pond setback that comes from the river, and you know, it's a pretty good little area. I think I could run a hammock from that tree to that tree, and yeah, rake up the ground a little bit. There's plenty of firewood all over the place. Like I said, there is a house up there somewhere. Can't see me now because the foliage is still full, but I think once that stuff goes away, actually I can see his house right here. It's right there. I don't know if you can see it. About the center of the screen. You see it? So he's pretty close actually. So after I eat, I'm going to head down the tracks a little ways because, like I said, there's a brook down there I want to try to trout fish in. So we'll get this hot dog done, we'll put the fire out, and we'll be on our way. That fire is finally burning hot enough to cook my hot dog on. Had a little trouble getting it started, which is surprising because we're like in a drought. Everything's so dry around here. I'm actually probably not even supposed to have this fire, but we're going to be careful, and we're going to put it out before we leave. Right, I think that hot dog's about done. Get the mustard out. We'll eat this, and then we'll go check out the Alright guys, looks like that hot dog's about done. We're going to throw some mustard on this. Eat it, pack our stuff up, put the fire out, and we're going to head on down to that brook. See if we can catch a trout. Okay guys, we put out the fire and we're going to pack up our stuff. I'm going to leave my chair and my fire pit here because I plan on coming back at some point. And we're either going to stealth camp or we're going to just have another lunch or something here. Who knows? May stealth camp because I want to show you guys something. I showed this in the last video of this place. This would be a perfect spot to watch the train go by because the railroad tracks are right there. So that's pretty cool. Problem is we don't know when the train's going to come by because these are active tracks, but they really don't have a set schedule. So hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll see a train sometime. Alright, goodbye stealth campsite. We're going to head this way. There's no trail, but we know the way. Nice little area, and I found a place down here to crawl underneath the railroad fence, which makes things a little easier than actually climbing that thing. Still gotta take all my gear off when I do it, but we'll get back down on the tracks and I'll get back with you guys. We have about 2 miles to go, I think. We'll check it out. Alright, we're back down on the tracks. I love being down on the railroad tracks. I don't know why. Nostalgic. I love railroads anyways. So this is cool. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having fun today. So I'm going to check the map here because I got a little ways to go. There's supposed to be a bridge with a brook coming out through it, or under it, sorry. So we're going to keep our eyes out for that. Okay guys, I found the little brook that I thought was here. And honestly, it's nothing more than a trickle. I'll show you guys. So that's not really a trout brook, is it? Well, I know this water's cold. And it's going in right here, so maybe we'll catch something here. It's been so hot. These trout are probably just looking for places to hang out. It's nice, cool water. So we're going to get a worm on and cast our line out and see what we get. Nice and cool down here next to this culvert. So that's cool. That's a good thing. the worm on. Let's see what we got. See him right there? I think he's just a little perch or something. Could be a little trout. Let me get a closer look. Bit of a current out there. I've actually visited this culvert before. I've just realized on my kayak, I stopped here once and fished. Somebody I ran into said they caught a northern pike here, so I just came up and checked it out. And like that time I was here, I didn't catch nothing. I'm not catching nothing now. But it is the middle of the day. We call that dead time. So I'm probably going to pack up and head out. I got a big kayak trip tomorrow with my buddy Jim. We're going to head down the Connecticut River. So that's going to be fun. And yeah, so I'm going to head back. I've got a big hill to climb up. I don't know if I can make it. We'll see. Sure is pretty here in Vermont this time of year. Leaves aren't changing yet. They're starting to. Just peaceful. Peaceful out here, guys. I love it. We're almost to the Jeep.